Bam. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show, baby. I feel amazing. I feel absolutely amazing. I opened up a trade this morning. It's already up 7% and banging on them to the upside. We're going to show you the trade. We're going to show you the idea. I posted it to my trading group at like 5 in the morning. I'm out of my mind. I went to bed at 2. I woke up at 5. It's been a struggle, but I'm okay. Look at me. I got a lot of energy, and I can still get you through the day. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Show. We're going to do a big thing today. We're going to have fun. Shout out to the 409 people on the live. That's the most I've ever seen when I've showed up to the live stream. That is a new number when I've just showed up, so this is a huge day for me. Shout out to everybody in the live. If you want to join the trading group, hit the QR code immediately. We'll be right there for you. And did I forget my camera? I probably did because I've been running around this morning. No, my camera's there. I probably just got to reinstate. I'll reinstate. Oh, I'm there. I just have to put on the on button. I turned the camera off last night when I was doing that, that crazy live stream. Shout out to Marv. Marv, the computer, really just doing amazing down here. If I could, there it is. Marv down there. Marv, you're doing amazing. Thank you for everything, man. Thank you for Jamie for building Marv with me, making an amazing computer that just would blast to the upside. Absolutely amazing. Let's get that ticker set where it's supposed to go. And let's do it. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. So I opened up a trade this morning in the trading group, even after and why? Well, I watched it all night on the 1 minute time frame. And when I woke up this morning, we were still inside the flag, baby. And you know what I mean? I just joined. I was making gains, watching Lifer even before I joined. I would lose track in a bad trade and give it back. Time to get more serious and go to the moon. Shout out to Peterbilt 23. God bless you for being here, man. Thank you so much for that awesome testimonial. But look, in my trading group, I do not stop. I'm always on point, helping you do what you got to do, showing you the way, and giving you things that I'm seeing. Those are the things that I already posted this morning, right? But look, this is me. 6:31 a.m., opened up another long on the live now, and I opened up on the live stream. I did it on the live stream, then I closed the live stream down. We ran the live stream all night last night. Who liked that? Who liked that? Now look, up 6.99%, $34 in winning, and we're going to take this $800 and we're going to turn it into $8,000. We're going to show you how we do it one step at a time. Right now, the 7-minute is overbought, all right? But all we got to do is flag it out. When in doubt, flag it out. This flag should come out like this. If this continues in a flag, there's very likelihood that the 1 hour will continue to the upside. Shorts are also not understanding what's happening here. And last night on the 1 minute time frame, we were able to see this inverted head and shoulder here. There was one there, but it's kind of like, right here though, even too, kind of like a shoulder, a head and a shoulder. And it played out to the upside, almost like a diamond too, which is interesting. But anyway, let's go back to the 15-minute time frame. Let's get that music pumping and running. You know what I'm going to play? I'm going to play No Eat, No Pay because that's my jam, baby. That's my jam. No eat, no pay, baby. No eat, no pay. What does that mean? It means they never gave us nothing. You know, they didn't give us food. They didn't give us money. We had to do it all on our own every single time. 50-minute is overbought. Likely to come back down to the 618 Fibonacci level there. Telling me that this trade may bail out. I could instant close it for a quick 5%. 6%. Ooh, I'm on the line now. My stop loss is low at 29,750, right? We should just come and retest this top area. Let's look at our 7-minute time frame as well. 7-minute coming on down. You're oversold in the stochastics. That's how you know you're going to come down a little bit. Would have been a nice peak sell at the top of the 7, but I was in the shower. You know, it is what it is. That's another thing about trading Lev. You got to be very, very keen on it. Very, very keen. All right? I don't like to trade leverage. I'm starting out very small. I use 7X, 14X, and a very small amount of my portfolio. A very small, like less than 0.001% of my portfolio. Less than 0.25%. So I'm not risking a lot. I'm learning a lot. That's what I'm doing. I'm teaching myself the ways of the world. Look, I should have just grabbed that $50 quick at that's a fast 10%, you know? I can instant close and get back in when the 15-minute resets. Looks like this could be a fast move in the 7, though. I'll stay in and trust the move for the bigger idea, all right? And if I get stopped out, I get stopped out, so be it. Always use a stop loss, right? Right here, you can even tell. All right, our take profit's going to be at 31,500. Our stop loss is at 29,685. Oh, both trades are the same way, and we're going to continue to add to the trade. It's a 14x long with $500, so it's about a $6,000 trade in Bitcoin on Bitcoin contracts, right? All right. And the most I can lose, they already show you what you can lose when you start the trade open. Let's get BOOKMAP running up in the game too and see what's happening with BOOKMAP. We'll build our liquidity zones. We'll see what's happening. We'll look at our VRVP, look at our volume area highs and lows, and break it down for you like we do every single day. Here's BOOKMAP. Let me get rid of the camera for a split second. I want to see the whole thing just like you. All right. So BOOKMAP suggests we kind of bounce off the 30,100 level. There's a big buy order down here, but there's huge sell orders even further up. We see 31,000, 30,800. Looks like we could go all the way to 31,000 today. My measured move suggests that we can. A bit sideways on the order book here. But there's more orders up here at 30,304. It's likely we get dragged up for a short squeeze. And remember, every time I come on for the last 2 weeks straight and intermittently from there, but for the last 2 weeks, every single day, there's been a short squeeze. So if we go by what's happened at the London close, there should be another short squeeze. We've been seeing it every single time I've been on the live. So God bless everybody that kicks it with the lifer. Thank you so much. We had one of the monster trades. We all sold at 30,200 at the top, baby. It was an amazing trade. We did what we had to do. Shout out to everybody here on the live. And I'm trading on MEXC Global, baby. MEXC Global is the place to be. I'm telling you right now, MEXC Global is the spot. If you're not on MEXC Global, you're paying too much to trade. The fees are the best here on MEXC, and they're even running an awesome campaign for the lifers. Jump on in today. Use my link. And they're welcoming the lifers for another 18 days. Crypto Lifer exclusive deposit campaign. Jump on in today. Anywhere around the world, if you're in there, applicable to you, jump on in today. Bitcoin at 30,160. And it went from a bounce of 29,800 as well. Shout out to the people that keep shorting. May God bless you. Your short liquid tears are driving us all the way to the top. Thank you for your short tears, man. We really, really appreciate them. They've gotten us to the top. So without your liquidity, you know, because a short squeeze, when people get short and they have to hit their stop losses, without your liquidity, we would never have made the gains we made. So thank you for all the people that were wrong on the other side of the trade. You gave the market maker somewhere to wreck, and that gave us to get paid. So I'm sorry to say, I'm just being the honest truth, which is sad. But the fact is of this, you're taking other people's money when you're trading. You're trying to take my money. You're trying to take my money when you're trading, And when you think about it, I do this every single day without a day off. So, you know, it's like you want to compete with someone that does this every single day of their lives and puts everything they have into it. Unless you're doing the same, you're probably going to struggle. It's not going to be so easy to compete in the game. So that's why I teach my students to go all the way. I even got MX tokens holding and can't get all the great airdrops for free. Great exchange. Shout out to Hit Lifers Link Now. Crypto Cash, thank you for saying that, man. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to everyone that dedicates themselves to the lifers. May God bless each and every one of you. CNC Ireland, James Wozniak, and the crew. Board Type Crow, my man, Chefry Bridges in the house. Remember, desiring and achieving are two different things. Amen. Sam is the man. Don't waste time with other channels and come to the trading group. Shout out to Jebatron in the house, man. God bless you. And the people have spoken. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. I'm going to keep this trade open. I'm going to trust in the 1 hour time frame that the 1 hour is going to take care of this and boom to the upside. So oversold with an aggressive turn. MACD getting a cross right now too. Even though it's high, it's about to get another cross. I would not be surprised if the 1 hour did pump us to the upside. Where do I get the measured move? Well, it's the length of this pole here from wick to wick. And that put me somewhere up here at about 32,500 psychological level. We're going to show you the big ideas, the small ideas, and everything in between. So right off the bat, this is my trade. I already gave you the trade. I'm showing you the trade that I'm in. I'm open-minded and nice enough to give you my trade, baby. So it is what it is. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice, but I take this as like a reality TV show. You're watching me go through cryptocurrency while I become broke through the bear market, or while I become, with my net worth soar. And I have this eyebrow that was like hanging on in my eye. I have bushy eyebrows. I got to get them taken care of. Went to a hair salon. They don't realize that men need their eyebrows taken care of. Not going there again. So, you know what I mean? It's like, I want the best treatment. I paid $50 for that haircut and didn't even get my eyebrows taken care of. I'm still blessed, though. Aries all day. Birthday. Let's go. Shout out to Tony Rojas. Happy birthday, my man. You can see the brush. Chat's popping today. Eyebrows like caterpillars, man. FOMO in the like button. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. May God bless you all. 700 people on the live, 270 likes. Thank you for being here. May God bless you. If you follow me on Twitter, thank you so much for the love. We are blowing up on Twitter. I can feel the move. And look at this. Bears are looking like a deer in headlights. I thought this was hilarious, but that's how I felt this morning when I woke up, when I saw people still wanted to short. And MEXC trending right now. MEXC trending. Let's make sure. MEXC doing a good job trending on Twitter, man. Woo, they got an AMA with Viote coming out too. Really good project that I do own a piece of this. It's an AI project. You definitely want to get in. At 9 a.m., they had that AMA UTC time. So that already happened. That was like 5 a.m. our time, right? This is amazing. Look at this. MEXC trending, my baby. My MEXC. Shout out to MEXC trending on Twitter. You guys are doing great. Can't complain about MEXC. Link in the description below here. I put it in the pinned comment section. 0 trading fees. I'm telling you right now, like, more things that you can enter to get a piece of the pie and on so many different things. CGBT, complete the task to win, US Tether, and more. Again, I like MEXC. I do get a commission from MEXC. I get a commission from all the links below the videos but I just use things that I love. Why MEXC? Because it's the lowest trading fees in the game. I don't want you getting hit off with tons of fees if you're just starting out. You don't have money for fees. You have money for gains, baby. So that's why I love MEXC. And this 15-minute does suggest we could go down. Is there a bearish divvy here? Really not. That's what I like to see. The swing down and this swing down is interesting. I saw this as a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. You can almost call it a complex inverted head and shoulder with 2 right shoulders here, 1 bigger left shoulder. It's a bit odd, but it still could be looked at like a head and shoulder pattern to the upside. So that's another reason that kind of gave me the feel for the vibe, man. 77 just splashed. 743 people on the live. We're going to 1,000 people on this live stream today. You know we are. You know we are. And look, there's the short squeeze. We said it happens every single time I show up. There's a little one there. It's just getting started. More liquidity to the upside than to the downside. Suggests that we do go to 30,400 not too long from now. You have to remember, people keep shorting. And the market maker goes, oh, you want to short? I'm just going to go grab you right up. So people just don't get it. They don't realize it doesn't work like that. Everyone thinks, oh, it pumps hard, so I short. It dumps hard, so I long. It doesn't work like that. You have to have years of knowledge and skills to figure out how it's wiggling its way. And over time, your subconscious mind fills in the blanks, and you just kind of know what to do. I can't explain it. You just know. You've also done it many, many times in your life, so you have a strong conviction with the probability of the technical analysis. And remember, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. Tell yourself you do not know where Bitcoin's going. I have no clue where Bitcoin is going to go. None at all. All I know is the probabilities of what I've taught myself over time. And I know that there's a high probability we can break out. And this is a breakout. That's a bull pennant that broke to the upside. A flag outside of a bull pennant is a very, very scrumptious idea. Low stochastics and lack of bearish momentum in the MACD. MACD is where were the sellers? The MACD said that the sellers have waned off completely, telling us that there's a likelihood of a move. There's a point of control here. We get above it. We're going to the value area highs. I'm telling you right now, there's a high probability that Bitcoin heads all the way even further up here, at least to the smaller move at 30,500. From there, we'll reconvene, but the 1 hour wants legs. The 1 hour wants to move. And look, you have your value area low and high here, and you've succumbed that. You're back up into this new area of control, and we're above this new area of control at 30,100. Tells us that we could continue to the upside. So there's my Bitcoin update. I just picked that short. Yikes. That's why I can't put too much in for me. I put what I'm comfortable, no guarantees. Yikes. I'm long position right now. I hope so, man. Shout out to Brando McBarno, paying it forward for Futures Lifer for the Lifer class and $30 discount. Dude, $120 super chat coming in. $120 super chat from Bruno McBano. Dude, you already boosted us up to $143 in chat revenue. You people are absolutely amazing. May God bless you. And I don't have the lemon water out because I am fasting today, 10 more days, and then we can get back to the lemon water every single day. May God bless each and every one of you. Ramadan to anybody out there that is fasting. You know, and you know what's the most popular name in the world? Anybody want to make a guess? I believe it's Muhammad. They say by 2070, the most popular name in the world, not by state, in the world. Most common names in the world, right? Look, Muhammad is the top 3 most common name in the entire world. That's got to tell you something, and different versions of it too. All the top, look, it's in the top 8, and there's 4 different versions of it. That tells you how fast Islam grows across the nation. It's insane. That's just a key insight a lot of people don't know. They think it's Steve, Bob. It's Muhammad. It's Muhammad. When I first found that out, it blew my mind. I was like, what? It blew my mind. Anyway, let's get back into the brass tacks of trading. That's neither here nor there for you who want to get your vision straight and get into trading. So the 50-minute does suggest we go lower, but these flags are amazing. If the smaller time frames can flag us out, like the 1 minute, the 5 minute, we will continue. Look, the 5 minute is saying we're just going to stay in this little flag here. Look at this. This is a little retest flag on the 5. And I use smaller time frames when price action is absolutely just doing damage. It helps you understand what's happening. There would be our measured move. That would take us to that next resistance point here on the local time frame. Don't get too excited. It's just the local time frame. And look, tight moving averages above a point of control. 5 minutes suggests we're about to pump to the upside. It says, hey, I'm about to blast. Lack of momentum in either direction, but that's a flag touching the 21. We trade this all the time. Suggested we could get a move. Oh no. You're so funny, man. Big hug to all. Let's Crow. Shout out to Board Type Crow in the house. Lifer, you're a boss. Keep on being you because nobody else can. Much love to you, brother. And the same as you. Keep on being everyone. Be yourself. Nobody else can be you. So be yourself. This is all you can do. Just be yourself. You know, I like music. I like movement. So I played, moving music. Scan the QR code and take you right to the Discord. You have instant access to the Discord. If you scan the QR code, get instant access today. It would be awesome. That's the one thing I wanted to do. Someone suggested to put the words instant access. I think that would be a smart idea. Could we recreate the QR code? Instant access. I think someone just said it last night, and I'm thinking about it right now. I will message my team. They are amazing. And I'll tell them at the right time. God bless everybody here on the live. So look, this thing is booming, right? This trade is booming. Up 6.7%, 33 on $500. I will continue to add to the trade if it stays well and put in basically most of the capital. We're taking this $800 portfolio. It's at $1,073. We've almost turned $300 out of $800. It's a nice move for the portfolio, and it's been about 2 weeks since I started the move, right? 2 to 2.5 weeks, something like that. Shout out to PC Merchandise. I'll miss you, Sam. I miss you, buddy. But you're here now. Trading 9 Bitcoin per a little bit at a time. Yikes. Okay. Hey, if you're a Muslim, why did you celebrate Easter? That's weird. I didn't celebrate Easter. Yeah. Well, who told you I celebrated Easter? Like, who told you that? It was my birthday, man. Easter was my birthday. Yeah. I grew up Irish Catholic, so everyone in my neighborhood said Happy Easter. Yeah, you don't even know if I celebrated either. You just made an assumption that made no sense. I love you, but like, why would you assume that I celebrated something? You have no idea. How did you know I celebrated Easter? Did you see me with a basket? Did you see me hanging out with a bunny? What, babe? What did you say? What? All right, if you're in the Discord right now, 4 people get to join the class for $30. Someone has set a discount in. And honestly, I want to fill the class up. It's time to get the education. You're going to learn what I learn. You're going to sit with me. I'm going to give you a little bit of my life story and a backstory. $30 to join the class. And honestly, I could be rude and, deduce my net worth by how much that class makes me a year. It's nothing. It's for you. It is for you. So you show up on time. So you do it. If you don't pay for it, you're not going to show up on time. $30 if you join the class. Email Crypto Lifers right now. Anybody, $30 if you join the class right now. If you're a member of the Discord. We should just say whoever you are, man. Doesn't matter. Like, these people need the education. Let's not stop. Let's not hinder them from getting what they need. Let's get them going. $30 for the first 4 people that join the class. I just found this out right now. People donate it, and they say, I want more people in that class. $30 if you join for the first 4 people in the class today. All right? And again, what is my class? It's an amazing 2 hours where I give you all my special sauce. I believe everyone could benefit from my class. I've been in the charts for 15 years, playing games with these MAs and moving averages, stochastics, RSI. Jump on into class today. Enough about me in class. Let's get back into what we're doing here. All right. Shout out to everyone here on the live. I appreciate you more than you would ever know. 877 people on the 77. Look, on the 77, it's every single time, baby, on the 77. Follow me on Twitter. I greatly appreciate all my Twittians doing their thing. 12,400. We are blowing up on Twitter, on our way to 13,000 and doing them. Bitcoin is moving to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for BTC, baby. I like what I'm seeing for BTC. And one last tweet. Join my show all about Bitcoin now. Okay. We're going to talk about all different things today. Look at AAVE. And I'm going to show you something about AAVE that's got me excited. This shoulder, this head and this right shoulder, that's a giant inverted head and shoulder. It's getting tight in the zone. Once it gets above this, I could see a big move for AAVE. The 3-day chart is the chart that I'm really looking at for a lot of these coins. Tells me that it could get a bit of a move here. So I'm watching AAVE, and it could pump all the way up to the 200 SMA right there. I would watch AAVE on the 3-day chart. About to get a MACD cross, falling volume with falling price inside the inverted head and shoulder. The 200 SMA gives you the same area of an option as does the hidden inverted head and shoulder too as well. So I like what I'm seeing there for AAVE. All right? And if you're not able to come to the live stream, we like to give you this stuff just so you have it. All right? We like to give you this stuff just so you have it in your inbox. Now, you'd have to get the education. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Okay? Nothing at all. All right? I just go over the charts every single day and show you the highest probability based on an indicator. I don't know where Bitcoin's going. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. We talked about Aptos. Why? I see Aptos as following the same fractal that Kaspa did. Not Kaspa. I want to make that really clear. Kaspa. And it's bouncing with an inverted head and shoulder here, as you can see. And it has a very strong point of control with the 618. Wicked a little bit into the golden pocket, which is the 618 and the 0.65. Right-click your Fibonacci sequence. Add your 0.65. Everyone thinks the golden pocket's between the 0.5 and the 0.618. It's between the 0.65 and the 0.618. I used to think it was for like a year straight. I thought it was the 0.5 and the 0.618. I didn't know. I was ignorant to that information. Now I know the 0.65 and the 0.618. And then I added secret fib, the 706. The 706. Join my trading group to understand the 706, to get more information, to see why we use it. Only channel in the game that uses the 706. Anyone that uses it took it from me because nobody else uses it. I'm the only channel that started doing that. You could go through the whole world and find it out. I don't see anybody using the 706 Fibonacci level. It's a secret fib that can help you find a zone, and look how it's coinciding with that point of control. It's an interesting idea. So I'm in Aptos. I did buy a bag of it. I feel like it should, it's got a big name. It did a huge pump. And I could see another massive pump coming for 166% gains. It's on the radar on the 3-day chart. Aptos is just something you want to look at. We took this fractal from Caspa. And thank you so much again for the $120 super chat from Barno McBarno. May God bless you, man. Love you so much, brother. Thank you so much for the love. That's awesome. Let's take a look at our baby Caspa. Now, I sold it off, right, at about 33. This thing is mooning on the daily. I'm looking for the 3-day to come back down. Could it ever do that? Does it ever come back down to this 21? There's a chance it does. There's a chance that this is what we're looking at on the 3-day, and the 3-day does bring us back down. Now, I want this to happen. I desire this to happen because I sold my bags, and I want to buy back in at a lower price, and I didn't chase. And I've been waiting and waiting for this 618 retracement, and maybe I'll get it. You never know. The daily suggests we're going to pump huge, but you never know. Maybe I will get that 618 retracement if I stay calm. The RSI is pretty high, so there's a chance. The MACD showing lack of bearish momentum, though, and falling volume, falling price suggests we could continue to the upside. The unbiased approach, right? I'll delete my buy because I'm a little biased there. I want it to come down lower, right? I made a huge trade. It was awesome. Nice gains, but we wanted it to come down lower. Now, we look at here, and we're still inside this flag. And this flag also has a measured move, all right? Ooh, Bitcoin just took a beat down real fast. Should have taken those profits, right? 15-minute coming down. See the 15-minute? If I sell the top of the 15-minute, I would have been in profits. And there you have it, see? I'm always in between, like taking the massive gain. Look, massive little short squeeze happening on the 15-minute. And when the 15-minute gets overbought, it did tell me I should jump out of the trade. 7-minute as well. Was hoping for the 5-minute to save us there. Also, remember, we have heavy volatility today based on the CPI data coming out tomorrow, I believe, right? CPI data comes out tomorrow. Let me verify that, but I'm pretty sure it comes out tomorrow. My trade's back at break even, probably. I get it. Alert on Bitcoin. I got alerts everywhere. However, we don't lose this trend line. We're just kind of retesting this top area, and that could be a beautiful retest on the 5-minute time frame. All right. So here we are. Yeah, CPI data comes out. The next day it comes out. CPI release. I believe it's tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. April 12th at 8:30 a.m. Today is April 11th. My grandpa's birthday. My mom's. Yeah, I remember this. So look, April 12th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time is the next release. That's going to cause some volatility, and I believe it's going to cause it right now as well. Crazy volatility there for Bitcoin as it rumbles and jumps, attempting to do a bullish retest here of the top of this trend line after that nice pump to the upside, little breakout, fake out to the upside, all right? Our next resistance point would be 30,426. This trend line would have to hold. And again, remember that the bigger time frames are overbought, like the 4-hour time frame. However, it is showing wicks to the upside, and that candle is actually strong. I'm staying in my long. I'm not going to get out of it. I'm still up $9 and only 1%. I was up 10% at one point. It is what it is, but I do believe there's a bigger move coming on the 1-hour time frame, so I'm not going for slim pickings. I got to stay strong with my idea here. So this looks like Casa could continue, but maybe at double tops too. You know what I mean? So, but the daily does look like we have a big move coming. 4 hours very overbought though. You know what I mean? So I don't like to get into trades when the 4 hours that high. I would wait for that to reset personally with an alert down here. All right. 911 people on the live, 376 likes. Thank you for everybody being here. May God bless you. Testing VWAP on the 1 minute. Just 8 more shorts. Amen. March CPI data on Wednesday. Fed minutes on Wednesday. March PPI data on Thursday. Consumer sentiment data is on tomorrow, man. Or consumer sentiment data, maybe you're right. Yeah, but CPI data, consumer price index, is tomorrow. Shout out to Jeffrey Bridges giving us the lowdown. So that's going to be, look, he's giving us the lowdown right here. All right. Okay, send in your super chats for TAs and deep dives. Any coin you want to go over, you want to take over the stream, you want us to talk about your coin, let us know. Thank you for the Ramadan wishes, Lifer. God bless you, brother. That's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. McLovin, shout out to Tori. God bless you, Tori McLovin. Shout out to everybody here on the live. So there's Cass, our first thing. Tori wants CELR. I know what he wants. Let's take a look at our baby CELR. Tori's been on the live stream. He shows up almost every day. And he asks about, he doesn't even have to say anything. We know he wants CELR, the CELR network. So we had CELR in this cup and handle, made a nice boom to the upside. And now you can see this is accumulation. Whenever you get a long bowl like this after a massive pump, that's accumulation. The daily looks like it's ready to blast. I believe CELR is going to move. It's breaking out. It gets above this point of control. Look at the daily for CELR. 32% gains for CELR. That looks like a beautiful trade to the upside. I really like that trade. I personally may even enter that swing trade on CELR. That looks absolutely amazing. How would I enter the swing trade? What would I be doing? What programs? How would I do it? Well, I like to API from ALTRADY.com. ALTRADY.com. Shout out to Benquist, the owner and founder of ALTRADY. Ooh, I like the new intro there, bro. Oh, no, that's Alt-Ray. So funny. He's like, what new thing? You know, funny. I love this track. Makes me feel ethereal. Kind of like I'm floating in space and time. I love that. That's what I love about music. It can really transcend you to a new dimension, to a new place. I love the music, baby. I love that music, man. Dude, truck carrying 40,000 pounds of toxic soil from East Palestine train derails site. Another derailment in Ohio. It's like, what is going on, dude? What is happening here in the United States? How many are we? It makes me think someone is doing this on purpose. How many times could we have a derailment? It makes me think it's on purpose. We weren't that inefficient. And I guess there was more train derailments than we used to. Now they're in the news. But why are all these toxic things happening in Ohio? Pretty strange, if you ask me. Pretty strange. And let me just get this code going here so I could jump on into ALTRADY. ALTRADY really is the spot to be, man. It's the best place to trade. You want to open up a trade? Look, we sold the top recently of Heinz and 4. Got in here, sold that top. Never really came back. Another swing trade would have been nice with a nice stop loss ATR here to the upside. Heinz and 4. And what do I like about ALTRADY? It just gives you so much information. We got a crypto academy. If you go to altrady.com and just check out what they give you right off the bat, I mean, it's awesome. Look what they have. They have paper trading, smart trading, signal bot, grid bot. They're free for 14 days, so you can figure out what you like about it. Crypto base scanner, right? Base trading strategy scanner, quick scan, multi-exchange portfolio, real-time market, advanced trading, Trana analytics, multi-chart, basic order types, and more. And I'll sit with the owner. He's going to teach me every little tip and trick that they have. I've been using it for trading mainly all the time, right? I did log in already. I should be already logged in. Oh, it logged me out when I did that. Hey, that's secure, though. That is secure. Most try to keep you logged in for days. This one put me right back out. Shout out to ALTRADY. We love you more than you would ever know. ALTRADY, baby. So happy to be working with you guys. And we got our Oregon Energy here. We got our Oregon Energy. Terminated crystal inside of copper. And we got the mandala here. You got to know what the mandala is. So CELR looks beautiful on the daily time frame. I don't even want to look at the other time frames. It's falling volume with falling price. Cup and handle there in a way. Holding this bigger trend line that we can hit. This thing looks like it could moon to the upside. I like what I'm seeing here for CELR. And then if it kind of goes up and down here and consolidates, another bigger gain could really be brewing here for CELR. About 79% gains out of CELR. I like what I'm seeing for CELR. Shout out to Tori for giving me CELR. Let's see how many trades y'all could give me today. I'm tired. All right? I slept like 4 hours last night. I really did. I fell asleep at 2, and I was back up at 6:30 in the morning. Still have more energy than an entire Chicago Bear football team. We're ready to go, baby. We are ready to go. Pay the man the like tax. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for jumping on into the live stream. I appreciate you all for being here. It's a blessing on blessings. And God woke us up for another beautiful day. 932. Let's go to 1,000 people on the live. You know we can do it. We gave you the trades. We gave you the information. We don't stop every single day. We go over the altcoins, Bitcoin, and people want to know what's up with Ethereum. Let's take a look at our baby Ethereum. Let's look at ETH on the Binance chart. So look, I talked about this flag, this shoulder, head, and a shoulder. I made this flag. I said we got to come up and bounce off this yellow line. Look, so far we're coming up and bouncing off the yellow line. Pretty interesting. Bitcoin's still struggling here now, getting sold off on the 4-hour time frame. You could see that getting wicked back to the upside here. Ooh, and now we've lost this trend line. We are touching the 200-day SMA. Could be a nice bounce area for Bitcoin here. Could almost open it up, or you're trying to do something like this. But I feel like we lost the trend line. Trade should actually be in negatives now, down $18. See, should have taken the $50 when I had it. It is what it is. Growing those small accounts, trying to hold on for a bigger move. That's a nice dump for Bitcoin. It is. And in the 50-minute was overbought. It told us that we could get a move on the 50-minute. It's a pretty strong, substantial time frame. All we want is some wickage, though. This could just be kind of get the bears enticed. They want to get more people to short. and then they might just rip the price right back to the upside. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. Is it building any liquidity that we can't see? Oh, so they did the opposite. They got some of the longs here that jumped in earlier this morning. People that don't know how to use a stop loss all got liquidated. Those are liquidations. 194,000, 11,000, 53,000 liquidated. Let's take a look at the liquidated indicator and see how many people are on the board. All right, Lifer Liquidator. Let's see how many people are on the board there. Show me the money, Lifer Liquidator. Show me the money. It takes a second to bring on up. I'm still going to stay in the long. Actually, probably a good time to add to the long, but I'm not going to over-risk myself. We had a really beautiful trade yesterday. I don't want to give any of it back. A small amount would be okay, but not too much. All right. Shorts got their lunch money taken yesterday. Dude, they got rocked. The shorts got absolutely rocked. Thoughts on Maple? We'll take a look at Maple. Shout out to Bruno. McBarno, man. We'll get you. So there are, look, we're consolidated up here, but you can see there are way more longs to liquidate here. A lot of people went in with their liquidation ideas, so we may come back to this high volume node at 29,100 as we break 30K, right? So I cut this trade off. Interesting. I had to leave ETH for a second just to kind of show you what I'm seeing here on the smaller time frames. And there you have it. We lost the zone. Definitely lost the zone. We lost it. That's why you put a stop loss underneath the area. We'd have to V-shape recovery right back up into the moment here. 7-minute finally got slammed. I'm going to trust that this is going to get bought back up. You have to remember, a lot of people are out there not even looking at the charts, and they just want to get into Bitcoin. You know what I mean? They just want Bitcoin. And when they saw it low 30K, they would snatch it up to the upside. I believe we're going to rip the 30,005, 30,400 in the next hour to 2 hours, but you never know. That's what I believe. The charts also convey somewhat of an idea here, but who cares what I believe or think? See, I'm a little tired. I never say that. We still got this big bar now at 30,100, big sell wall. Still, they're loading up, and I don't see a lot of buy orders down here. Bigger sell orders right around here at 30,400. That's the biggest zone of liquidity. Suggest that we do go to 30,400. Starting to liquidate some of the shorts here right now at 30,001 on the even Steven move there. And look at the money flowing in. This is fiat leak. The fiat is leaking back in to crypto or out of fiat, right? And so fiat leak is showing us all the money coming in Bitcoin, Ethereum, AAVE, and all the money flying into the markets. It's really unreal when you look at that. So 30K is a battle right now, the battle for 30,000. Can we hold the zone? In my opinion, we did lose this beautiful triangle that we made. It took us like 8 hours to make it. So 10 hours to make it. It's so weird that we would lose it so fast, but anything could happen. Supposed to be something big coming for Voltino. And remember, I'm not a moon boy. We shorted the market. We shorted Luna. We shorted Bitcoin. I called the top for Bitcoin. If you watch my YouTube channel from back in the day, I'm going to show you when I called the top for BTC. Look at BTC USD all-time history index. But there are more longs to liquidate there on that move, right? We called this flag yesterday. Look, it still stands. And we hit our target so beautifully. Absolutely lovely, right? Bit of bearish divergence here, too, on the 15-minute time frame. That's a bearish divvy right there, too. Swing down and swing down, swing up. But be careful shorting when Bitcoin is like this. I'm telling you, I'm a veteran of the Bitcoin game. I can see things about Bitcoin that most people would never see. A rookie would just go with you got to know when to switch it up a little bit. It's never exactly what you see it is. That's kind of a bearish rectangle at this point. Honestly, I'm going to hold that as a bearish rectangle. That could still continue to the upside. You got to maintain the idea that the charts are not going to let you go. All right. Interesting. And just square this guy away. I'm not a moon boy. I am not one of those moon boys that you see. Look at the weekly. When Bitcoin was ripping here, I called a bearish divergence on the weekly chart based on the RSI and Bitcoin. And you can go back to these actual days and watch my live stream. It's all there. It would take you a long time to go through all my 1,700 videos, but swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down is bearish divergence. Bearish divergence, baby. Bearish divergence. And there you have it. I mean, that's how we knew Bitcoin was coming down. Also, whenever you're away from the 21-day moving average, you're likely to come back down and marry it, talk to it, and then we had a bearish cross in the 4-hour time frame, and more happened from that. But also, if you went to the daily time frame, the daily also had bearish divergence, which I found very interesting. Swing up to swing up while this was swinging low. So you had bearish divergence on the daily and bearish divergence on the weekly. That was told me that we were likely to break to the downside, and then rising wedges break down 68% of the time. Funny, I'm going to show you something that I just saw that's going to blow your mind. I just saw a fractal. I have a photographic memory of sorts. I remember images. not words. Like I can see images. So we're just going to grab this here. And do you see how this resembles what we're doing here a little bit? Just saying. I'm not playing, but I'm saying. I'm not saying, but I'm playing. See that right there? It just resembles it slightly. Let's just zoom in there and show you what I'm looking at. They look almost identical, no? There's that notch there. Let me widen it out a little bit. It's very weird, right? How similar they look. Do you see that? I saw that out of nowhere and just decided, wow, pretty interesting, right? Reverse of the 1 minute time frame. Reverse back to the upside, you mean, right? That's so weird, that fractal that I just found, huh? Isn't that crazy? And that's what I love about having like a photographic memory. My brain can imprint, and then I can see an imprint. My subconscious mind will be like, I've seen that before, and then it can match the actual pictures together, and it locks me in. And sometimes I'm in a store though, and I can't buy orange juice or milk. It's weird. It's like it's a form of I don't know what's going on in my head there. It's weird, but it's a skill for trading. You know what I mean? Sometimes in the real world it's a hindrance, but that's why I decided to live in here, where I really excel. I excel in the charts. This is where I excel. Everyone, we're all gifted with different gifts in life. Go where you excel. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not an amazing golfer. I'm going to have to work on that. I'm not great at golf. Like, it's tough for me. I don't have an innate ability for golf. It's something I have to really work on. But I have innate ability when it comes to trading. I absolutely love it. It makes me happy. I desire to do it all the time, and I love doing it. So, yeah. Yeah, baby, yeah. Oh, come on. Let's get it back into the zone there. All right. Oh, I'm down $7. I'm worried. I'm scared, everybody. I'm down $7. But this is interesting. A little bit of a fractal action here. Something just to think about. And that did actually end up making a massive dump to the downside. Not saying that's going to happen for sure. But it's just interesting. Do we double top up here or something like this? You know, just an interesting concept. And it's weird how it fits pretty nicely. Like even this notch matches that notch. So, fractal magic. We used to call it on the live stream fractal magic. We used to do a lot of fractal magic. If 30K holds, it's very likely that this trade is going to play out to the upside, right? And here's the idea here of the trade. If you just want to see what I'm looking at. Want to get to 30,009, right? Stop loss below the zone here. And yeah, that's a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. Stop loss at 29,771. Target at 30,008. And there you have it. That's a bullish rectangle. Touching the 200-day moving average with tight. Tells you that we should get a move to the upside. You get above this point of control, you'll be gone, baby, gone. So again, and we'll bring this back up. Look, if you hold control, you can grab anything you want off anything. So fun to do. Like if you wanted another long tool, you just grab it. And if they're both highlighted, it grabs them both. You want another tool here, grab that. You see? Anything you want, you can grab. I don't think you can grab indicators, but you can grab anything you build on the charts, right? 30,000 holding pretty nicely. Okay? Remember, join the trading group if you want. Right there, the QR code. If I could, yeah. Everything's opposite. So if it's on my left on the screen, it's on my right here. And I can't see what's going on. I'm like a weatherman. Florida, coming down with the waves. You know, they're on a green screen. They're just memorizing. They're looking at the screen and they're reversing their actions. They're good at it. I'm not that good at it. I haven't been doing the weather. All right? I was never a weatherman. All right? Bitcoin just getting, you know, they're playing games here with the longs and the shorts. They don't want you to know which way they're going to go. They're looking to see how many people see. Everyone thinks the market maker knows what he's going to do. Market maker has no clue. He's looking to see how many people go long or short. Woo! Shout out to anyone that took gains yesterday. 88% on one of my trades for Bitcoin. Sam, I need it. The class, I am frozen. Don't know the first thing to do. Have Coinbase building bag for a bit. That's all I know how to do. Frozen. Join the class today. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Please join the class today. Join the class today. Only $30 for my knowledge that I've gained for it's. I honestly feel I feel guilty giving that away for that least amount of price. It's just insane. It's absolutely insane. It really is. Like, I can't believe that's what I'm going to do, but it is what it is, man. Render pumping. Render's been hot. Let's talk about Render. We knew because it got picked up by Solana. People were talking about it. I wasn't a fan. I wasn't happy with the move. I'll make that really clear. Wasn't happy with the move one bit, but Render continued to pump. All right, let's talk about what we saw for Render. Render was in a tight channel with an inverted head and shoulder. Render now up 35% gains, all right? And we also hit BNB3L not too long ago, right? But look, I posted this on 4/2 right here. Had you been in here, you'd be up on Render right now, and you could see, no, he didn't. Yes, I did. Right there at 3:15 p.m., Render on the 2-day chart. I was trading the 2-day. I love that 2-day, baby. I love that 2-day. And let's go look at the 2-day now. 2-day is just doing damage. Doing damage. The 2-day chart. Doing damage. And there you go, 34% gains. Had you been in the trading group, you would have been privy to this information. You would have known what tight moving averages are. You would have known when the 50 crossed the 200 for a golden cross right there. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Going for the high volume node. Once it got above there, it's likely to go to this high volume area high, which is about $22.19. And they continue all the way up. Look at the VRVP. This is a VRVP on the right. It's called the Visual Range Volume Profile, or the Visual Profile Volume Range. And look, this is a ball. When the ball hits the range, it starts to drop to the downside here, and that's an area that you're looking for, okay? High pressure lifestyle. I'm telling you right now, my life is high pressure, man. Every single day, you got to show up for the cause, man. It's not easy, but you make it awesome. If I didn't have my supporters and my love and the people that love me and that are loyal to me, I don't know what I would do. I appreciate you all. Money means nothing to me. Loyalty means everything to me. Money means nil. And I hold no ill will to anybody that holds any hate or anything towards me. I hold no ill will for you. I pray for my enemies that they may find the same solace I did. And I don't even have any enemies, what I mean. But I just pray for everybody in the world, man. Good or bad. I hope that everybody learns the lessons of life, finds true essence, goes after their dreams, and accomplishes what they're truly here to do on this life. God bless you all for being here. Daily therapy, man. And let's talk about negative self-talk. You know, did you wake up this morning? Do you find yourself talking down to yourself? Do you beat yourself up? Are you not fair to yourself? It's time for you to be fair to yourself. No more negative self-talk. It's not okay, you know. If you have a voice in you that's tearing you down, it's not okay. I had negative self-talk for years. It was a voice that told me I wasn't good enough. I wasn't going to get there. It wasn't going to happen for me. We're going to help you get rid of that in the trading group. We're going to change the way you speak to yourself. We're going to change the language in which you use. We're going to build up your energy, reprogram your subconscious mind. Not only are you going to learn how to trade, you're going to learn so much about yourself in the trading group, and we're going to bring you to a higher frequency. I'm serious. I don't do drugs. I don't do any alcohol. I am 100% sober, and I can say that scot-free. You know what I mean? God has helped me get here, and every day I pray to God that I stay clean, I stay sober, I keep doing what I do with my life. So I feel alcohol has no need. I feel drugs have no need. The highest drug is God, man. He will put you on another plane. You will fly to a limit you've never thought possible. Nothing can be replaced by your sobriety. And you know who actually pushed me into sobriety without saying it is BitBoy. BitBoy sobriety, man. He has like 8 years, and I got to see him. And when he came to Boston, we went out to dinner, and nobody ordered a beer at the restaurant, you know. And then the girl we were with was like, "I'm just starting out," and I realized I have, it's been 3 weeks, and she was so happy to be around another group of people, and we supported each other, and that was a special night for me. Just meeting Ben in Boston was cool, but that was a special night for me. Seeing Ben in action, not drink any alcohol, and just realize that like the sober way is the place to be, right? So I just want to put that out there. My dream is to be successful in trading this year, to be able to clear the rest of my mortgage. Hey, if that's what you desire, you will get it. You will get it. I like you, man, but your God is not my God. I'm a Christian. Jesus is my God. Jesus prayed to God every single day of his life. Jesus is a beautiful person. Jesus is, I don't know, I'm not going to get into it. I love Jesus, man. Jesus is one of the biggest prophets in the world, man. Come on, man. Jesus prayed to God every single day. I just do what Jesus told me to do. He told me to pray to God every single day. Jesus prayed to God. So I do what Jesus did. I follow Jesus every single day. I follow Jesus's, again, let's get off of religion. But I follow Jesus every single day, man. He prayed to God. He told me, Sam, I went to Mount Sinai. I went to the top. Dude, I read the Bible. I read the Quran. I even got into the Torah, man. I wanted to know the truth. I wanted to know the truth. Yahweh, I am what I am, man. Exactly. I just do what Jesus told me to do. Jesus told me to pray to God. Jesus couldn't pray to Jesus, right? He couldn't pray to himself. I just want to make that clear, right? What? All right, I'm done. Yeah, I'm sorry. I love everybody. I don't even really care what your religion is. All I care is that you treat other people with love and you treat everyone the way you want to be treated, man. Not everybody knows all the religions. You know, what if someone grew up in a town where they never heard of it? As long as someone has love in their heart and wants to do the right thing, it is what it is. Exactly. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Sorry, let's not get into this. I don't want to make the stream about that. There's no need of it. All right. Shout out to the 956 people on the live, 483 likes. Thank you for being here. Love is the best religion. Exactly. All love is holy. Yep. Okay. Universal language. Amen. 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 All you got to do is do what Jesus did. It's really clear. He prayed to God every single day of his life. It's really simple. Okay. LPOOL came down, came back up, starting to pump to the what? The 200 SMA. And honestly, not a great, amazing day. It doesn't look amazing for trading. Everyone's kind of on pins and needles watching Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin's a little bit struggling right now, going up and down. We have CPI data tomorrow, which is going to cause a bit of up and down movement, in my humble opinion. And it's probably going to leak in to what we see happening, you know? We love everybody here, man. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, no matter what you're a part of, we love you. As long as you're a good person and you don't want to hurt nobody, we love you. We don't do profanity here. We don't put anybody down here. In my trading group, it is all the same. It is all love. It is all love. The open-minded love is the energy of life. So, I mean, they just did a long liquidation yet again, and it just doesn't seem that many people to liquidate. Like, you know what I mean? And there's no big orders built up here. It looks like 30K may be holding pretty nicely. And honestly, you just wait for the 15-minute to reset. If the 15-minute can reset, 7-minute reset right now, and we're back inside the pattern, dude, that tells you the trade is very likely to play out now. Now the 7-minute can come on back and get a move to the upside. So they did a fake out breakout. They broke it out, broke it back down pretty. So they got the longs to long. Then they got all the two people that put their stop loss in here. They liquidated them. Then they got people that short the market, brought it down again, and then they reversed the price back up again. So they're playing with you right now. As long as you keep your stop loss in your trade exactly how you had it. Look, I'm still at what? A $6.77. Look, the 777s happened the second I looked at that. I'm only down $6 on the trade. Trade's looking pretty nice. And let's just rebuild the trade here live. Just what I'm looking at. Seems like we came back inside the pattern. You can even see this is the pattern, and we're in like somewhat of a bull pennant, still ready to move to the upside. I like my odds of hitting my target. The target's actually even a little higher now, 30,998. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So here you go. There's our smaller idea here, and you can see the trade. Stop loss, take profit, and the entry. Always use a stop loss. Don't play yourself. You know, I want this account to go from 800 to 8,000. I do not want to get it liquidated. When I hit 8,000, I can't wait for the day. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it. With God's help, with my help, with discipline, with my wife's help, with all your help, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to do it. Let's take a look at Ethereum and break it down for you. So look, someone asked me about Ethereum a couple days ago in the live stream. I said, I mean, it's looking like a symmetrical triangle to me that could go up either way, 50-50 shot, right? If we break up to the upside, it's talking about we're going to $3,099. We break to the downside, we're going to $3.42. I don't think we're going to $3.42. I believe that's highly $342. I mean, that's not happening in my humble opinion. ETH, I humbly believe, will not be going to $340. I don't think you'll ever be able to get ETH at $340 ever again for the rest of your life. Shout out to anyone that may have bought an ETH there. I believe you did yourself a favor. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. So look, we had a bullish cross there, tight moving averages. There's that same fractal that I showed you there, the shoulder, head, and the shoulder. That wants to make a move to the upside. That's an inverted head and shoulder. All right? Shoulder, head, shoulder. Let me just draw it out for you in case you didn't check it. And you can see it follows Bitcoin to a T. And it even has this diagonal trend line that Bitcoin has, but it hasn't broken it yet. Bitcoin has. This tells me the money will flow out of Bitcoin into ETH. It's very likely ETH gets its pump now. Bitcoin pumps and then ETH pumps. So look at the daily swinging right now. I'm calling a long on ETH right now. It's retesting this top trend line. I believe ETH is going to start pumping probably today into this afternoon. And it's not what I believe. It's what the charts convey. The charts convey ETH will start pumping. I don't like to use I believe, I feel, or I think. All those things are just nonsense because they're emotional ideas that come from inside of your brain or inside your mind or your feelings. Like, I only want to take my trades from the charts. The chart says that this is an inverted head and shoulder that will go to about 20,244 for Ethereum. So I would be looking out for a big move for Ethereum. Once Bitcoin gets a bigger move, I could see Ethereum get a massive pump to the upside. Lost so much in 2021 with no stop loss. Didn't know better. Hard lessons. I'm sorry to hear that, my man. But you know what? You're here now, man. And the past is in the past. I tell everyone, every time you're in pain, worried, or freaking out, you're thinking about the past. If you're having anxiety, you're worrying about the future. Worrying doesn't exist, okay? Okay, I'm going to have to, no offense, man, but I just know who to remove. And I love you, man, but it's just not working out for us, man. The vibe ain't right. I love you, but the vibe ain't right, man. I know when the vibe ain't right, and it ain't right. God bless you, brother, but I know when the vibe ain't right. I'm so sorry, but we got to do what we got to do for everybody else, not just for me. Okay, we take a look at Casper again. It's tweaking here, and I'm showing you that the 3-day chart merely have to come. The chickens might have to come to rest. You never know, though. You never know. 1 hour time frame's looking nice, and it probably will follow Bitcoin. So here, that's an ascending triangle. That looks like a very likely trade there to the upside. It really does for Casper. Makes me want to open up a futures trade on it, but every time I open up a futures trade on an alt, it can be rocky. But that's like a bull pennant. 68% chance of break to the upside. Not even an ascending triangle. That's bull pennant-esque. Oversold in the 1 hour time frame. I could see Casper making a bigger move here, all the way to about 4-1. God bless everyone here. Thank you. Yeah, I'm telling you right now, I learned to be the most successful person in your life, you remain in the present. Because in the present, that's when you can change things. Think about it. I made it really simple. Your life is like, picture your life like a physical thing you're building, all right? Just take this example. Your life is like a physical thing you're building. You move to a land and you need to build, let's just say a bunch of bricks get dropped off at your house, and you have enough bricks to build like a one-room house. You know, one-room house with a fireplace that you can live in. So that's your life, right? The bricks are all the opportunities and things that people that are around you, all the resources that are in your life, okay? And so hear me out real quick. So let's say you focus on somebody else and you sit there staring at them, looking at them, putting your energy to them. Are you moving bricks onto your house? No. So you can't focus on other people. That's not going to help you get where you need to go, okay? Number one. So you got to focus on yourself and your mission. You got to pick up each brick. You got to look at the design. You got to start building, right? Perfect. So already we know that the second you focus on someone else, the second you hate on anybody else, the second you use any energy towards anybody else, immediately, right? Now, it's one thing about protecting people. What if you have someone in the neighborhood's grimy and your friend's hanging out with them? You should tell your friend, hey, that person's not a good person to hang out with. You know what I mean? I just got to warn you. It is what it is. You know, that's something you may do, but that's all I'm saying. But again, you don't want to focus your energy on anyone but your goal, your mission, and make sure that it helps other people, and then you'll be able to help people with your mission. So that's the number one thing. Number two, right? You're building the house. What if as you're doing a brick, it falls on your toe and it hurts? That's going to hurt, right? But do you sit there for 3 days and think about the brick that fell on your toe? No, that's sitting and thinking about the past. How can you build the house if all you do is think about the brick that fell on your toe? You cannot. So the past does not help you build the house, right? What if you worry that the bricks won't go into place and you sit there and you stay in fear and you're like, I don't know what to do, and you don't move because you're thinking about the future? Can you build the house? No. How can you build the house? By staying in the present moment in time. So you have a beautiful life if you can stay in the present moment every single time. You'll have less anxiety. You won't worry about the future. You won't beat yourself about the past. You will just handle what's in front of you. You will vibrate high, and you'll be an amazing person. Anytime you're feeling anxiety, worry, any fear, anything in life, and that's another thing. Worrying is a fake emotion acting real. You're worried about the bricks that you have to put up, or you're worried about the foot that you hurt. Stop worrying. Stop living in fear. Stop doing that, right? Stay in the present moment in time. Stay in the present moment in time, all right? Okay, so there is a bull pennant on Caspa. This thing is highly likely to move. I believe, it has a golden cross right there, oversold in the stochastics, and lack of bearish momentum. I mean, this thing looks like it's going to blast to the upside. It really does. Stop loss below about 32.50, right, would be the smart move. Let me take a look here. I believe I'm going to enter this trade live here. It just looks too good to be true. Looks too good to be true. And let me see here. Yeah. I'm going to go to ALTRADY here. I'm going to show you how to use ALTRADY, which is going to be awesome. So get ready. We're going to look at a trade right now together live on the channel. And I know the bigger time frames are but the daily, you can get away with a nice pump on the smaller time frames when the 3-day chart, the daily looks good. The 3-day chart's the only thing we have to worry about. All right. Oh, I forgot this is MEXC, so I can't use ALTRADY on MEXC. And we don't have Caspa anywhere else. So It is what it is. We're gonna have to go raw. We're gonna have to do it. And honestly, what I do is I just trade futures with 1x leverage if I want. You get what I mean? Like instead of trading, you know, and that way you can have a stop loss, take profit, just like any other trade, right? So I'll put $1,000 in the trade here. I'm going to confirm that. Remember, we're still at 1073 and we still have what we have in here. But look, I'm going to show you how you open a futures trade and you don't have to trade futures at all. We're going to put in KAS, KAS, right here. I like this trade a lot. You know, something, my indicator's telling me, hey man, likelihood of a move. And again, it could dump. You never know. And Bitcoin's starting to pump back up to the upside too. And I want this trade to be on no leverage at all. Fine, 2x leverage, very small around a leverage. Isolated, confirmed, right? I don't like trading leverage, man. I can see the trade without the leverage. I don't need the leverage. I'll still, if cast the bumps, we'll still make a beautiful 300, 30% without using any leverage. So you don't, I don't personally, I made hundreds of thousands of dollars, everybody, without using any leverage. Not a penny of it. I didn't use it ever. This is the first time I'm using it, and I'm using it very sparingly. I don't want people to use it if they don't know what they're doing. I believe you should trade spot for up to 2 years before you touch leverage trading at all. At all. I love saying that. At all. Don't do it at all. All right. And the shortcuts work here. We want this to be a 3-to-1 risk-reward ratio, or I can't take the trade. There it is right there. Stop loss is going to be at 0.326. Okay. I'm going to enter the trade right now, and my take profit, I'm going to go just 70% of the take profit at 0.426. All right. And I'm going to be opening up that long. All right. And I'm going to open up the long right here. Here you go. And you can put in the stop loss, which is going to be 0.0326. And then I'm going to put my take profit here at 0.0438. Okay. And I'm going to open up that long. All right. And there you can see the trade. It's now open. And you can see my KAS 2x long. All right. Fine. Already down 5 beans. That's sad, right? But this one's up 5 beans. We're breaking even. And look, they're both in the 77.70. 57.77. That was weird. Anyway. So those are my 2 trades of the day. If Bitcoin slumps, it's gonna take the trades down. And it's high risk with tomorrow going on. But I have stop losses. And I'll be back to fight another day if I don't win those trades. And remember, you're not going to win every single trade of your life. Look at that. Beautiful pump back up on the 7-minute time frame. Beautiful pump back up at the 7-minute. And that's a falling wedge. Falling wedges break up 68% of the time. Back to where they began. And look, it's breaching the trend line yet again. Let's take a look at BOOKMAP. They're probably liquidating the shorts now. I almost can guarantee they're liquidating the shorts yet again. And there we have it. They're liquidating a short right there. 16,000 in short liquidations. So they did what I thought they were doing. I stayed convicted in my trade. I didn't freak out emotionally. I was up 10%. It was nice. Look at that massive short squeeze right there. That's like a straight line short squeeze. Interesting. Very interesting. A lot of volatility coming with the CPI data tomorrow. So tonight's going to be kind of like a Sunday night. I just want to give you that idea. Wow, look at that. The short liquidations are continuing. 30,160. Wow. Now we're in the money on the trade, right? We're back in the money. It's been an intense morning to trade, right? Casper's still down now. Look how fast you can lose $11 with 2x leverage. So I'm very wary trading leverage on you can lose money so fast on the altcoins. I really only like to trade small amount of leverage on Bitcoin. Every time I use any type of leverage on the altcoins, look how fast that down $11 like that. And I treat $11 like it's the last piece of money I ever had. You got to treat every single piece of money like it's the last dollar you ever had. That's appreciation too. And that's gratitude for God. So you're like, this is what I have. I have to have gratitude for every single thing that I have. Hold on, you're long. We're going up. I ain't getting out of that long, baby. Bitmap just pegged. Whoosh. You're funny, man. Pegged. I love y'all. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Massive move. Look, I'm up $30 in the long right now on Bitcoin. Look at it. Almost back to where we began. The volatility is insane. But I just go by the charts, man. I just go by the charts. Look at that. They just getting everybody today, but they didn't get me. They didn't get me, did they? Why? Because I drew this trend line. I saw the trend line hold. I stayed with my conviction. I stayed with the pattern. That's a bull pennant. I don't care how they bring it up or down. That's a bull pennant. That should break up. We should go to 38,800. Wow, look at the massive shorts now. They got them right where they want them. And now we get the short squeeze at what? 11:15. I mean, between, right, 10:30, 10:40, and 11:15 every single day, we catch a short squeeze on the channel. And I can close that trade now up a beautiful percentage. And I'm just teaching you. I'm teaching you. I made, whatever, I shouldn't brag, but I made, we made a boatload of spot money on Bitcoin. You saw me buy a whole Bitcoin at 19,000. That's up 11 grand. Think about it. 11 grand on 19,000. Turned 19,000 into 30K while they printed money to zero. I'm turning my money into more money using Bitcoin and trading, understanding these concepts, and putting myself in a different position than the masses to be able to be more wealthy than the rest of them, than 99% of the world. But I worked so hard to do this, and you will work so hard to do it too. All right. Unrealized profit and loss today is $17 so far on the gain, right? I really like this bull pennant. Highly likely. It's an ascending triangle too. I get it. But I like the setup. And I like my stop loss, break even point. I like what I'm seeing. And I can just let those trades rock today and just let them go. Yeah, it does. Less capital in the trade. I personally make all my trades with the Bitcoin miners. I have no idea what he's meaning by saying that. Just here for the short squeeze, man. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back for the squeeze. Thank you for being here, right? Let's get to 1,000 people on the live, everybody. 979 people, 533 likes. Let's get to 1,000 people on the live stream. You know we can do it. You know we can do it. And let's jump into more chats. Someone wants Phantom. Phantom likely follows Bitcoin to the upside, right? And we gave you the Phantom trade. I didn't give it to you, but it's something I put out. And I saw a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, right? And I've been talking about this breakout for a long time. We're about to get a golden cross right there. Look at that on the 2-day chart for Phantom. Phantom looks like it's about to explode on the 2-day. I keep going over the 2-day chart where no one else is paying attention to it. It's my go-to. It's such a smooth chart. Shoulder, head, and a shoulder. Let me show you the inverted. And this trade has been open in the trading group for like 4 days now, right? It's finally in the money, about 7%. If you use Phantom 3L, you'll be up about 21%, right? But that's up to you. You can trade 3L and 3S tokens. And that's why I like ETFs on MEXC too. And KuCoin. They're both great places to trade. So here, I'm just saying, there's the QR code right there for $2.70 a day. If you pay for 3 months, it's $2.70. And if you take the class, all right? Class will be only $30. Okay? And I like this music. It calms me down a little bit after the rush of trading, right? Trading is a bit of a rush, and especially if you're doing it live in front of people. It's insane. You know what I mean? Let's see. So I like what's happening with Phantom. And then I asked about OP, another winner in the game that we have that's about to break out. Only a matter of time. Look at this. I have a position in this shoulder, head, and shoulder. It looks just like Phantom. You can see DeFi starting to brew here. Something's happening. These are all layer 2s for Ethereum. Ethereum booms, and these are going to move. And I showed you Ethereum looks like it's going to move to the upside. So Ethereum moves, Matic moves, OP moves. All the layer 2s, they all go together, man. And this looks like it's going to blast. We've been watching this trade now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2-day channels. That's 16 days we've been tight in the zone. For 2 weeks now, this trade is just gearing up. And nobody is selling this coin. Nobody is selling this coin. You know? That'd be another beautiful futures trade to open. Nobody is selling this coin. And look, you have hidden bullish divergence. Tells you that the trend is going to continue to the upside. This is hidden bullish divergence. Someone asked about it last night. Here's another great version of it. If you haven't seen it before, hidden bullish divergence is beautiful. It tells you you're going to make a high higher than this high. I use my divergences to call giant moves for Bitcoin. I've been spot on. I got into Bitcoin. I called that bottom when they said Grayscale was going to dump. And I bought a Bitcoin at 32,000, a half a Bitcoin there. Another live move on the channel. All right. I put my money where my mouth is. I don't play games. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. May God bless you all for jumping on into the live. So yeah, swing up to swing up, swing down to swing down. And that's hidden bullish divergence. Falling volume with falling price tells me we will get a reversal. Where are the sellers? The sellers have disappeared. Disappeared. There's no sellers. They've disappeared. There's no sellers. I mean, where are they? What's happening to the sellers? Why are we dropping while price is dropping? Super chats Joe, Casper, and Metis. So I like Optimism too as well. I like Phantom as well. You know, and we've talked about these trades. We've gone over them in the trading group. I gave they were my special sauce last week during the weekly screen share. Phantom and Optimism. And again, they're glaringly obvious trades. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but for me, they're glaringly obvious. And that happens when you trade for a long time. Every once in a while, there's a gimme, you know? And remember, Trader Joe, we put this on your radar, right? When it went over token metrics, they talked about Trader Joe 2 weeks ago. And look, there's a cup and handle. And I can't take credit for it. I wish I did, but that cup and handle blasted to the upside. Look at that thing. And Trader Joe could continue. What is Trader Joe? It is the exchange for Avalanche. And if DeFi pumps up again, just like I'm saying, the exchange for Avalanche will get big. So I'm going to delete all our work here, but that's amazing. Let's look at our daily. And look at this too. I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind. Adam and Eve double bottom. So now you learned what an Adam and Eve double bottom is. I think they call it the Adam because it's a phallic symbol to the, pointy, and the Eve is the womb. Adam and Eve double bottom to the upside. These things are notorious for going up 40% from the top of the bowl. So here you make the top of the bowl, you bring this down, and usually this should be about 40% in gains. Let's take a look at what happened to it. 59, see that? This is one of the most known patterns in trading. It's called the Adam and Eve double bottom. And remember, Google is your friend. ChatGPT is your friend. Look at this Adam and Eve double bottom right here. And then hit images. And just look around and look, see what it's saying? The double bottom for the Adam and Eve comes in, usually retest, and then pumps to the upside. Same thing here, pumps to the upside. Same thing here. And you can just find a plethora of these all over the place. And you can see what I'm showing you here. It's the Adam and Eve double bottom. And you're going to get better and better at finding these patterns. This stuff is going to make sense to you. It's going to be an absolute beautiful thing. I didn't call that one out. I usually do. I want to take credit. I wish I could have. But I can see it. I can see why something happened. Being able to backtest why is how you can use the skill for another move. This tells me we're going further up to about 86 cents. That's going to be another bigger move for Trader Joe, and it already broke out. So how would I play it? I would go to the 15 and look for a flag. The smaller time frame's flagging out. That's something I'm looking for right there. Look at it. It is. And that's going to continue. That makes an entry. Then the bigger time frame can be taken care of. And this is how I trade. All right. Very simple style of trading. All right. You don't see 100 indicators here. All these indicators I use are free. I'm not selling you anything but your own knowledge back to yourself, baby. You can do this. You can do this. If I can do this, I had ADHD, depression, negative self-talk. If I can do this, you can do this. Can we get to 1,000 people on the live? It's you who got me here. I used to have 3 people watching me. Now we have 969 people watching me on the live stream. I used to have 3 people watching me. Seriously. I used to have 3 people watching me. Now we have 969 people on the live stream. 974. Let's get to 1,000 people. It was your likes that got me here. It was your desire, your push, your awesome support. I did not do this alone. Bring me to 1,000 right now. You can do it. It's up to you. You all keep hitting that like button. The 400 people on the sidelines, you keep hitting that like button. We're going to the moon, baby. We're going to the moon. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Pocket squared up, ready to rock. 969 people on the live. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I love each and every one of you, but I need your help. I can't do it alone. I never could and I never will. I always want to be with my brothers and my sisters here, banging on them to the upside. Let's go back to the idea here. CASP is still flat. Not even moving there, really. But look at this, $23, back up 5% on the Bitcoin idea here. All right. CASP is flat. Why isn't it even moving? Something weird there, right? Market orders are short. Eventually, CASP is going to move, in my humble opinion. That's a very likely pattern that will play out. If I lose this pattern, I'm so happy I do, because the probability of this playing out is so good. I have to take these trades. You have to take these. I personally, you do whatever you want. I personally have to take these trades. I have to. I don't have a choice. That's too good looking. It's just too good looking, baby. It's just too good looking. Maybe I can double 1,000 and then put 1,000 back in Casper and it won't feel so bad. You know what I mean? Okay, let's keep it moving with the super chats. CSPR, METIS, and ANKR. Thank you for being here, everybody. May God bless your life. May God bless your life. Okay, so we talked about Casper here. And let's break down all the craziness I saw. But I like this coin. And it's been in the trading group. And I've talked about it. I even have a buy zone in here, which we just touched right there. Even if we come back down, there's a chance. Just a beautiful place to look in. And I have alerts here on Casper too. You can see how I set them down on the stochastics. And I have alert right here. It's about to cross my alert in the next couple of minutes. Next couple of days, sorry. Look, that's a cup and handle. Measured move is to 72. Even bring it up a little bit. Measured move is to 06408. That would be about a 75% move from the bottom of the channel when we first talked about it. And how much are we up already in the trade? Trade is up 28% already for Casper. And when did I first put this out? I'm going to look in the trading group, but I know I was all over this. I like Casper and I like Caspa. And it's funny how they were almost the same name, so that, it was like, oh yeah, I like Casper. I like Caspa. A lot of people like Casper too. This coin has a big following. A lot of people believe in it. So here I am on 4.3. It bumped up. But here I am again, giving it here too. So it came up to the top of the channel. All right, I was about to say, when did I first put this? Look how much, then this is what I do. I want to remind you. So look, here's my first trade for Casper. I put it out on 324, which is very, very interesting. When could that have been here? Let's take a look at the actual chart. So yeah, right around here at the bottom, that's March 24th, right there. See, I called the bottom for this puppy. Never hit the stop loss, never lost the trend line. It's up 28% from when I put it out on 324. Right there, look. There it is, right there when I put it out. Point of control, everything was looking good. Cup and handle. And it's going to take patience. This may take 3 weeks to make 72%. Nothing happens overnight, man. Girls and guys, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I mean? And we're just giving you the love here. We are overbought on the daily. Tells me, hey, we might have a bit of a struggle. We may be at the top of the trend line and maybe we come back down for more consolidation. So here's the deal. Either we enter into the buy zone or we come up and retest. Either way, I believe Casper is on its way to a new high at about 6.3. I may actually add to a long-term bag of this puppy. Very, very interesting. But up 28% from when I first put it out. Up 28% from when I first put it out. I'm going to post that to my man, Sean. God bless you, Sean. Thank you for everything. Shout out to my team holding me down. I really see you guys just like pushing hard. I see it more than ever. Unbelievable. And if we push hard, more is coming to all of us. Remember that. More is coming to every single one of us in the trading, in the group, in the business, really, too. My business team. 28% for Casper, banging on them. And honestly, could even close the trade there with a nice win. With a nice win. This trade hasn't moved. It's kind of strange, right? Anyway. And Bitcoin doing its thing. We're up 5% on the trade. I may have to just refresh the page. I'm thinking, I don't know. Refresh. Yeah, there it is. It reset a little bit. Went from 17 back to 11. It's funny. It's swinging around. I'll be patient with that trade. Either I get stopped out or I get stopped. Or I get the gains, baby, gains. You know. And this is going to be a longer consolidation possibly here too for Bitcoin. But I like what I'm seeing here. It's tight. I'm staying in the trade based on the 1 hour. Small time frames of minutia. 1 hour says we're going to move here. And we've had some up and downs already in the 1 hour. It's a bit funky. But I'm sticking to my trade. No reason to close it. We're not down enough. We're not up enough. One of them has to give at one point, right? And then I'll decide. They already slammed us down. We came back up too as well, telling us that we're likely to go to the liquidity zone that I keep talking about. And there's another short squeeze a bit happening here now. And they're building more liquidity. Oh, now they build the liquidity. They want 30,500. You can clearly see way more orders there than here. It's very likely the shorts are about to get squeezed again, in my humble opinion, based on BOOKMAP. Let's take a look at METIS. USDT here, METIS on KuCoin. So METIS is in a flag on the 1 hour time frame. Probably overbought on some bigger time frames, but it's flagging out for METIS. Touching the 21-day moving average. Only time will tell for METIS. And you can see it broke out of this, which Casper's in this same pattern right here. See what I'm saying? Watch this. This will blow your mind. Another, I just got the locked in. You did it too, right? I know you did. Who did it? Who got the locked in photographic? You know, I was the only one? No, someone else did, right? Come on, man. Control, copy. Control V. And I believe it's only a matter of time, like centuries. I knew it was meant to be. It was high technology. High tech, remember? Look at that. I mean, that looks so similar to me. We could even bring it even a little closer. This is that day of just, you know what I mean? And where did we took this? We took this from METIS. That photographic pattern recognition. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. Once you have indefinite pattern recognition, It's just you could add any indicator you want. You can't beat me. I'm like the Terminator. I can just see what you can't see. I'm going to give you that vision if you join my trading group, though. I'm going to give you that vision. But I was talking about the other traders trying to take us out. I wasn't talking about my lifers, just so you know. They can't stop us, baby. The market makers can't beat us. We can see what they can't see. We can see what 99% of the world can't see. And when you can see what 99% of the world can't see, you got an edge. You got an edge. I'm telling you right now. And that's not pompous. People look at me, oh, that's the reality of facts. I've been doing it for 15 years. There's traders that have been trading for 30 years. They can run circles around me. You get it? I'm still a beginner. I still know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I'm still a beginner. If Bitcoin pumps, these altcoins are going to follow. METIS could make another move here further up to $32.17. Stop loss somewhere here. That's a 4 to 6 1 risk to reward ratio. However, I see a bearish divvy there that is tempting to play out, and I'm going to look at my daily time frame. Daily's getting pretty overbought, but wow, it's had a massive move to the upside. A little messy for METIS. I'm going to redo this again for you because it's not how I like to do stuff. METIS has a resistance here. Oh, come on. Hold on. Sorry about that. So METIS has a resistance right here. Alt J is going to put the yellow there. I want to see that yellow. Shoulder kind of elongated. You know, it's kind of an ascending cup with a handle there. And you got the bottom. So you bounce. Kind of an Adam and Eve, but it's not the perfect one. But slightly, right? And it's got this cup and handle feel. And the bigger idea is in this falling wedge that's breaking to the upside, right? 68% of the time. And I bet the 2-day chart wants to rip. Is my baby going? Let's look at our 2-day. 2-day chart's a little higher than I'd like it to be, but it looks pretty good. Does it make a right shoulder there for another 2 weeks? There's a chance, I guess. A little more overbought than the other coins. It's got some cup and handle vibes, though, I'll tell you that. So METIS looks interesting on the bigger time frames. There could be some more juice. I see other coins that look a little better. I have to be honest. Like, it doesn't look amazing. And is that the 200 SMA? It is likely to pump up to that yellow line, even though you could barely see it. 22 hours trying to flip. So look, you got to get above this resistance. So here, METIS, a daily and a 22-hour resistance at this price. You can see previous resistance, bounce, becomes new support. We got to get back above it and flip that zone. So we got to flip 31.23. So here's the deal. It flips 31.23. Great place to load up for a bigger move to the upside. That would take you to about 49 cents, 50 $50. That'd be a nice move. 20 on 30, right? 60% gains when you got 20 on 30, 66% really, basically. It says 71 there. So I like what I'm seeing for METIS. It has to break this resistance zone, though, to remain bullish. High volume node that it gets back above, it's likely to go to the volume area high all the way to 54. All right. Then we take a look at the 1 hour time frame and we kind of scan it and look in. And you can see we broke out of the little pennant here. And pennants, when a pennant breaks out of a bigger wedge, it's a really good sign. It's some bullish sign. And then the 1 hour says we could continue. Like we're just getting started. And that brought me to that 15-minute flag. And then you can see how I just built you from, I took you from the daily, the 2-day, all the way back to the 15-minute. I gave you multiple time frames, multiple ideas, showed you the levels you have to get back above. So if the 50-minute can do this, it could change the game. And the 1 hour and the 50-minute are both bullish. So there's a tiny little swing trade here. But that tiny swing trade could lead to the bigger trade too as well for METIS. Hope you like what you saw there. I felt really comfortable with that analysis. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. So look at ANKR protocol. We talked about it getting tighter and tighter in the zone. Look like it's getting so tight. Look at this. And even if we look in here really tight, what we can see is like that's another kind of, bull pennant, symmetrical triangle idea here. Bang. Oversold in the 1 hour time frame. Very interesting. Making another flag here for ANKR protocol. And again, DeFi making a comeback. ANKR making a comeback, right? 1 hour looks pretty good. Let's take a look at our daily time frame. Our daily's got indecision. 22 still has legs. All eyes on Bitcoin too, but I wouldn't be surprised if ANKR did a move here to the upside. The measured move is the length of the triangle. The length of the base of the triangle. I just remembered when my mother bought me a pair of shoes when I was like 7 years old. I was spending like the day with my grandparents, but we also got some shoes, and I think my grandparents paid for them or something. I just remembered this memory when I was, do you ever have like a random memory? I'm sitting there and my grandpa's there and I'm getting the shoes. So I don't know if it gets triggered. It doesn't always happen to me too, but I just got a memory for when I was like 5 years old. It was so vivid too. And ANKR looks like it could go out. I wouldn't be surprised. We saw ANKR somewhere at 06 cents not too long from now. And remember, I'll be on ATB today. I'm normally not on today, but they're doing NYC NFT, right? Which I'm not going to. I could go to, but it's just, I'm already going to Bitcoin Miami. I'm already going to Consensus. It's already going to be 6 days away from my family in the next 2 months. And New York's not that far away, but I got to rent a hotel, take all my stuff. And honestly, I really like with the trading groups right now. I really want to stay in the pocket with my trading group. I'm going to have fun at Consensus. I'm going to have fun doing my thing. But it is what it is. I just wanted to find my banner. I don't remember where I put it. Is that it? Yeah, there's ATB right there. I'll be on ATB today on Thursdays, not on Tuesday, but I will be on ATB today at 5 p.m. I would love it if you lifers showed up. Write it down. Put it in your phone. Hey, Siri, Sam Price is going to be on ATB at 5 p.m. today. Let them know, baby. Let them know. All right? I always hear you say cup and handle. Could you explain what it is and how you find it? Thank you. I got a video for that I want you to go watch. I want you to run up these views. Could you explain what it is and how you find it? Thank you. I got a video for that. The cup and handle, right? And it was CTSI. And I'll post this. They're like, this is why they, right here. This pattern is, this is a 3-minute video that explains why I trade. This got Mr. Smurvington, first video we ever saw. Only got 38 views. This video, this should continue to rip. I'm going to send this to the twit. And this is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. All right. Good morning, Bull. Shout out to Tom Crown in the game on my feed. This is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy, or Samuel Cup. Oh, come on, Sam. Just slow down, Sam. Why do you have to be so fast about everything you do? Just take a breather. Sammy Cup and Handy, all right? This is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. And I remember I got Altcoin Daily saying that. We got to clip that out when he says Sammy Cup and Handy. That's the most funniest thing. We got Altcoin Daily saying Sammy Cup and Handy. When I was first on ATB, my second or third show ever, I was on with Altcoin Daily. I believe I was on with Austin. Such a nice dude, man. God bless them. And I'm a twin too, so I just have this love for twins, man. And, you know, it's pretty cool. So this is why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy. Watch this now, all right? You got your answer, but you're going to have to join Twitter or at least go to Twitter and watch that video, man. But I answered you, all right? I don't want to spend too much time on it. That 3 minutes is the most in-depth 3 minutes you'll ever have. So jump on into that, all right? How come that's not showing the video? Usually it shows up, but anyway. Balance and composure. Wonder why that's doing that for. Why are they saying that for? Balance and comp are back. Return with the first. Oh, that's a singing group? That's interesting. But it's all about balance and composure for sure. 11:38, everybody. 11:38. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. May God bless each and every one of you for showing up on the live. Did we ever get to the 1,000? We didn't reach 1,000. We got real close. 972 we were capped at. I hope this streams go forever. Not sure what I did without you. Daily stream, man. You're so important to my life. Much love you, brother. Thank you, man. God bless you. Help with time management. Advice. What do you say to someone who has a full-time job? What do we say here? Who has a full-time job and wants to get into trading. What you do is you're going to do anything you desire you want. So what's going to happen is if you have a full-time job, you're going to have to ask yourself, what do you do outside of your job? And you're like, well, I go home. I'm there with my family. And you have to ask yourself, do you drink alcohol at all? Do you spend any time going to a bar to drink even one beer, whether it's a Saturday, Sunday night? Do you spend time watching sports a lot? You're going to have to give something up. You're going to. It's not going to come easy. I had to give it up. I built my whole life while I still had a full-time job. And I slowly traded on and off. Then I took 6 months off because I kind of got laid off. I had a really good job working for David Letterman show. My next guest needs no introduction, but he does like 6 people, then he takes 4 months off. And to keep the job, I had to stay on contract. But to stay on contract, I couldn't get another job really. So they kept giving me 4-month hiatuses. And that was towards the end of my career. And that's when I knew I had to get out. I was like, this isn't enough. Like, I put my whole life into this and I'm not getting enough work. And so I started trading on the side, you know, and I started trading like at work, really. I mean, but I was doing this at work for years, even before it. I started trading 15 years ago, just buying little bits of things. Then I started trading gold and silver on the Toronto Stock Exchange every weekend. I also worked a night shift for 6 years of my life, from 31 to 36. And so I was alone all night at work, and I had all the computers around me. So I'd set things up and I'd watch videos. So I basically found a job that gave me the time to learn on their dime, okay? They used to sit me in a room with 2 screens. You know, maybe you don't have that. You're running around a lot. You're going to have to sacrifice some time. You're going to have to quit drinking if you're drinking. You're going to have to, some things you're going to have to do if you really want to become an exceptional trader and make trading your life. I don't know what you do. I don't know your personal situation. I don't know really how to exactly, you know, but you got to spend like an hour a night if you can, or tell yourself 4 hours a week. And it can be a slow process. It doesn't have to happen overnight. Just as long as you're beginning to grow, you're going to be fine. All right. Thanks for the gains in the 99. Hard work and dedication. Love you, Sammy. God bless. Shout out to James Wozniak. I was struggling with my trades for a long time. Then I found Sam and his trading group. Changed everything for me. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Jebitron. Write that in the testimonials. You can join my server for free. You don't even have to pay a dime. Go over to the testimonials and write that in. Write that in. Write that in. Let people know that it helped your psyche. Let people know that it changed the way you looked at things. Okay? I have a full-time job with OT. Now I trade 2 hours a day after work. Quit drinking and started working out. Thank you, Sammy. Dude, it's going to be hard. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be easy. But you want to be in the top 1%. You're going to have to do what 99% people aren't going to do. And that's work hard after overtime. That's work hard after a job. I'm just telling you, you can do it. God's going to give you the energy you need. Okay? Let's look at Volt, Inu, and HBAR. Shout out to Lakochi Coker. And that will be the end of the Super Chats, everybody. Because I got to do the news and then I got to run on out of here. I don't have to run out of here, but like I get exhausted. I've been up since 6 in the morning grinding in the trading group. I do need like an hour to rest my eyes. But I mean, I might not get it even. Bitcoin just might actually do damage. I said damage. That was so weird. Okay, we got this weird flag. You could almost call it a symmetrical triangle. That's what it is. HBAR. I remember asking Charles Hoskinson about this, and he said it was garbage, man. This was like 4 years ago, so I don't like this coin personally, but it doesn't mean you can't trade it for gains. A lot of people love it. ISO, you know what I mean? I just think there's better out there. It's very centralized, in my humble opinion. No one really wants to break down how centralized this coin is. Swirls, the guy, Tom, he made swirls. He was working for like somewhere deep in the government for a long time. I thank the Lord for using Sammy. Thank you, Ajamavi. God bless you, man. What about Volt? We'll get to Volt. Someone asked about Volt. It's right there. I just said we'll get to Volt. So HBAR, it just came up quicker because Volt I got to go search for and like get the contract address and stuff, right? So that's why it was easier just to jump on in here quite fast. Go to the coin market cap and we will give you Volt in a second. Just let me finish HBAR. HBAR does look like it's about to blast on the daily time frame. All the ISO 222 coins look pretty scrumptious to me. Yeah, that's your measured move to the upside. You can pull a Fibonacci too. This is simple stuff. You don't have to be a rocket science. Hit the 618 golden fib. I mean, golden fib oversold, ready to rock. HBAR up to about 12 cents. Looks highly likely in my humble opinion. That's what, just because I don't like the coin doesn't mean I won't trade the bejesus out of it. I shouldn't say that. I should trade it. Sorry. Never use not good use. I say a lot of things. I try to be always conscious of what I'm saying. It's not easy when you talk as much as me for 2 hours a day, but I think we've done pretty good. And that's why when you live in love, you'll be covered. You just say loving things and you'll be in the zone, you know? Trade's still going well. Still flat on the, it's like there's no liquidity on Casper here. We just traded it spot on MEXC, I guess, too. But I can't put like the stop loss and the take profit the same I can. That's the only reason I use futures at 2x leverage. You know what I mean? Just to slightly enhance the idea that I could have more control over the trade. So then you got Volt Inu. It's on Bittrex still. Interesting. I mean, look how tight that is. Likely to pump up all the way 127% gains on there. I'm not going to stop there, though. I'm going to give you the real chart for Volt Inu. I mean, that is a real chart, but... And there's Volt Inu 2 and Volt Inu Old. We're going to go for 2. Just like the Patriots did last week. Now, get it? Go for 2. Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. You know, it's been so serious. I haven't been able to do the jokes recently. But I guess that's for the weekends. Babe, doesn't matter. I'm a cop. I played a fireman. I can do it. It doesn't matter. I'm Marky Wahlberg, babe. I got the Boston accent. I've done it all. And you know what? I'll get you there on time. I'll drive through traffic. I'll drive on the sidewalk. Babe, I will do it. Doesn't matter, babe. It doesn't matter. Marky Wahlberg is here for you, okay? Hey, Marky, thank you so much for coming on into the live. Hey, Peter, go. Hey, Chris, go to your room before I put my foot up here. Shout out to everybody here on the live. When I watch crypto, I watch the Crypto Lifer. Me and Brian like it all the time. Hey, Lois, I think I'm gonna grow a beard. No. Hey, Lois, I think I'm gonna grow a beard. There you go. Shout out to everybody here on the live. I also do voices.
Hi, Jacoby, I'm having fun. Hi, my name's Elmo. Jacoby, I'm having fun.
Yeah, it's creepy. I can do all sorts of weird things with my voice. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. But I've been working on it since I was a kid. I always dreamed of being in some type of cartoon or doing some type of voiceover. So if anyone knows anyone, I'm looking for voiceover work. I really want to sell my voice. I want to do commercials. And look, we could sell anything in a world where, we could do movies. The new Grand Jeep Cherokee. Jump on in today. John Deere tractors. They get the job done. We could do anything, man. We could do anything. So I'm looking for a voice deal. If anyone knows anybody that can help me get a voice deal, get the reel going, something I'm really looking forward to. It's something I'm attempting to manifest. And that's residual income off your voice. I used to record the people that did that, so I know how lucrative the industry is. I want to break in to the voice industry. Voiceovers, baby. Voiceovers, So we grab the contract address. We're going to go over to Dex Screener. Okay? We're going to paste in the Volt Inu contract address here. And we got it for ETH. We got it for BNB. I'm going to look at the BNB chat. And so we have it here too. It's just getting tighter in the zone. Suggested it's going to pump to the upside. Volt Inu looking pretty interesting to me. All right. So Volt Inu does say there's a possible 224% gains. It's consolidating nicely to the upside. Again, high risk, high reward. Let's look at our market cap here. 72 million. Very, very small cap gem for sure. All right. And it's on Uniswap, Bittrex, Poloniex, Gate.io, Huobi, and PancakeSwap. Volt Inu. And I don't hold it. I might hold a tiny bit. I can't quite remember in my wallet. But I'm being honest with you. I haven't maybe a few $100 worth of it. I don't have a substantial bag. It is coin number 342. And we knew about this coin when it first came out. Someone showed it to us, right? I like this. That's cool, man. The People's Crypto. Volt Inu is an ecosystem aimed at becoming a one-stop shop offering DeFi projects while bringing profits back to the native token to support deflationary. And it's got tokenomics. It's kind of a meme coin, so just be careful. It is a meme coin. Meme coins are coins that actually distribute the fees back to the people. That's kind of how a meme coin works. That's kind of what, when people say a meme coin, not only saying it's after a meme, but they're also giving you another idea about the meme, all right? And that brings me to the news, everybody. That brings me to the news. I'm just going to do the news today quick and fast. I'm not going to do the intro for a second. Let me ask everybody, do you like the news intro? Let me ask you right now. Let's put a poll up and let's find out what the people, because it's what the people say. Do you like the news intro? Let's do a poll. News intro or no news intro? And remember, you can jump into my class. It's usually $100, $30 if you email my wife, cryptolivers@gmail today. $30, basically giving it away. News intro or no news intro. All right. And we'll say no and we'll say yes. And just let me know. Ask the community, should we do an intro before the news? I won't tell you what my thing is. You tell me what you think. I think it's obvious what it should be, but that's just me too. Maybe I'm wrong. We will find out today. I will be either proven right or proven wrong. All right. Okay. Now, let's take a look here at the news. Thank you so much for being in with us today. And we're going to load up some of the hottest things that we need to talk about today. Wow, there's a lot of news, too. Okay, Elon Musk merges Twitter with X. What does it mean for Doge? A bombshell without official announcement. Twitter Inc. ceases to exist as a company last week. But what does this mean for Doge? As the court documents show, X Corp merged with Twitter Inc. on April 4th. Pursuant rule, the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure undersigned for the defendant X Corp. A successor is interest to name defendant Twitter, and hereby states that Twitter Inc. has been merged into X Corp. Interesting. Amazing. What does it mean for Dogecoin? Since the merger has not been officially announced, is it unlikely to have an immediate impact on the Twitter app in the short term? However, the corporate restructuring could first be a first step by Elon Musk to transform Twitter into an everything app called X. Dude, I'm excited for the future. This is awesome. SEC unit to boost crypto enforcement team. The SEC Securities Exchange Crime Department is looking to boost the team with 3 new legal hires, signaling the intent to crack down further on the industry with enforcement actions. A tweet with the SEC's official career handle showed the agency's crypto asset cyber unit is looking to hire general attorneys in New York, San Francisco, and Washington, D.C. The recruits would be responsible for conducting fast-moving investigations in crypto asset securities and cyber issues. Other responsibilities including drafting subpoenas, questioning witnesses, evaluating testimonial evidence, and preparation of litigation related to documents. Depending on the local salaries listed, the position ranges from $140,000 to $250,000. Sad that these lawyers only make that. You know what I mean? The unit is continuing to hire after a string of enforcement actions against players in the industry in recent months. Nearly a year ago, the size of the same team almost doubled as a plan to grow to a staff of 50. Since 2013, the total fines imposed by the SEC against bad actors in the crypto market hit $2.6 billion. Yeah, you got to disclose. Like if you're sponsored by a project, you got to disclose. And that's why I don't push any projects. I get emails every day. Could you talk about? No, I do not. I go over the technical analysis, high probabilities of something, and that's it. I don't do anything else, and I educate. And basically, this is an education. I'm showing you tight moving averages. That's called a symmetrical triangle. These are patterns in trading, right? And we're showing you all these ideas. So I don't push any coins. I don't do that. And that's something we're not going to be doing here on the channel. CleanSpark buys 45,000 Bitcoin miners for $145 million to nearly double its capacity. Wish I could have done that. CleanSpark has purchased 45,000 more Bitcoin miners. This comes after a purchase of 20,000 machines in February. Bitcoin mining company CleanSpark spent $145 million, dude. All of the mining units are Antminer S19 XPs, which CleanSpark CEO Zach Bradford claims are the most efficient miners available on the market. I mean, this is huge. Mining is not done. People are starting to mine. And remember when the miners were capitulating? Now more people are beginning to mine. Bitcoin mining is amazing. And SEI Lab raises $30 million for trading-focused Layer 1 blockchain. Dude, SEI Labs, a contributor to the C Layer 1 blockchain, has raised $30 million across 2 funding rounds, according to the press release. The funding will accelerate the C's Labs growth, including a deeper expansion into the Asian Pacific region. Wow, that's a big deal. More money coming into the space, more people building, and more coming our way. Okay. Of course, those cities will support them. And so let's take a look at what happened here in the poll. 70% of the people said yes, 30% no. The news intro stays. The people have spoken, and we'll keep it going. But that's it. That is it. Yeah. And again, too. Yes, me ready. Ugh, more government trying to get their big noses in the crypto space. Yep. I think after I make more money and get my mind right, I'll join the trading group. You do whatever makes you happy, Jennifer. If it's what you're calling, if God wants you in there, you will end up there. You'll have no choice. You're like, that's what will happen. It's okay if I'm being honest. It's neat for the short videos, but you want a hook before the intro in the short videos. But I can live with or without it, said wife in Hubster. Interesting. All right. Without you, Sam, I already quit crypto, man. Thank you. Buying ADA next week, well, it's still cheap, man. I own a bunch of Cardano. I love Cardano. It is what it is. I've been in Cardano for a long, long time. All right. Well, 5 years. I mean, it seems like forever, right? And we're going to finish off with the live stream here. Is that Bitcoin is holding above 30,000. And we're going to show you the trade that we're talking about is this 7-minute. It did come up and oscillate, though, and now we're just going sideways. But sideways action ain't bad. 15-minute is resetting pretty nice. Kind of a shoulder, head and a shoulder there, which is interesting. And the 1 hour wants to continue to the upside. Whenever the 1 hour is bent like this, there's likely a move coming. Let's get rid of the smaller things that I used to kind of figure out where we were going. I know I deleted the measured move. I'll get that back up for you. You got 2 measured moves. You got the smaller one here, right, which brings you to about 31,460. And then you have the bigger one, all right, which is also at hand here. And that tells you we're going all the way basically to this target at 32,500 area. So I'm still in this trade. I'm locked and loaded. I'm added to Casper 2 as well. And we're going to lock this trade in. See, look at that. Down 23 bucks already, and I'm up 29. So now I'm break even today on the day based on what Casper's doing, right? We'll see, though. I'm going to stick to the trade, right? Stop loss is in place. We know what we're doing. I got my stop loss and my target there, and I'm ready to rock. So there we have it, everybody. This is the end of the stream. Thank you for being here. May God bless each and every one of you. I didn't get to the DXY like I usually do. Almost every single time I hit the DXY up. And the DXY took a nice tumble down, if you can see that. It's trying to retest this zone, though, inside of a falling wedge here on the 1 hour time frame. Could also get a pump with Bitcoin and the dollar today, saying slightly. That's retesting. I'd like it to break back down inside. If it breaks back down inside, expect more downside from the dollar to this area. So this is the key area you want to watch. And could it make a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder and dump to the downside? That would be awesome as well. We're going to keep you privy to this information in the trading group, and we're going to give you this later on. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. I love you all. I'll see you on the next live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m.